Going to do a little technical analysis on AMD. So AMD, as long with the other semiconductors, kind of really had a tough week. With that being said, the market did chop around in a range. However, volatility was high enough to where we could have made money to the long side as well as to the short side intraday if you are trading. Now, I'm not saying that the bottom is in just yet. Okay. We still need more information, but as of now, it looks like we found a little bit of short-term support, okay, on the triple Qs, on a lot of stocks. So I'm kind of going through this weekend, drawing out some demand and some supply zones, putting some daily support and resistance levels that we can play off of intraday heading into this week. So with that being said, we're going to take a look at AMD. Before I get into this video, guys, if you are looking for a community where you want to kind of ask questions, join, learn from other traders, learn from myself, join my Discord. That link is down in the description box below. If you guys are trading and you guys are just kind of shorting on red days and buying on green days and you guys don't really know what you're doing and you're chopping yourselves all around, because a lot of times, some traders will come into my Discord and they'll kind of ask me, what do I do here? What do I do there? And a lot of times it's like, okay, why did you enter the trade? Where is your exit? Where's your stop loss? And it's kind of like, well, I don't know. The market is selling off, so I'm throwing on puts. And then I'm getting stopped out on these big intraday bounces, or I think that this is the bottom, so I bought green. And the next thing you know, we made a new leg down. If you guys don't really have a trading system, you guys don't understand supply and demand, you guys don't know how to use indicators, you don't know how to use moving averages, you don't know that, technically if your index, like for example, AMD is part of the triple Qs, it's going to follow the big tech stocks. If you don't know that while the triple Qs are underneath the 200-day moving average and underneath the 50-day moving average, that typically we're going to be short side bias until we get back over those levels. So we need to be extra cautious playing bounces long. If you don't understand that, then you really don't have any business putting up real capital and trading real money. It just is what it is. There's no way to sugarcoat this. We're playing for keeps here. We are not playing this market to try to, guess. We're not in, let me just buy here because everything's going to the moon. This is not 2020 anymore, guys. We need to understand, technical levels. We need to understand strategy. We need to understand risk management. If you guys are looking for a strategy, go to my website, evolutiontraders.com. I have a fantastic trading course. It doesn't matter if you're new, doesn't matter if you're experienced, you're going to get value out of it. You're going to become a more profitable trader as soon as you understand these levels. With that being said, let's get into this video. AMD. So we did close at 105.24. We were up $2.64 on the day, and we closed about 2.5% up. In the after hours session, we did move a little bit higher, just about $1 higher. So with that being said, I'm not going to take that into account. Volume is extremely low in the after hour session. That doesn't really matter. A lot of times people get super excited about what we're doing in the after hours or what futures are doing in the after hours. And half the time you guys don't understand that, half the time I'll look around on social media and everyone's complaining that the futures are down 100 points, and they're super excited when the futures are up 100 points. But sometimes most of the time when we're up 100, 200 points in the after hours or pre-market, normally we're going right into supply and then we end up fading off in the day. And you're kind of wondering, well, what happened? Futures were up. Why are we down? Vice versa. Futures could be down and then we find that support at demand and then we kind of rally higher. Those are the best days that I like. When we have a flat open or a red open, I love those days because I like to, catch those early shorts into demand, trap those guys right there, and then kind of make that move higher. Vice versa, when we open up into supply, I like to catch those eager longs. I like to short those guys and then ride them down into demand. So just kind of looking at what AMD is doing here, we do have overhead supply at around 107 to 109. That's going to be our supply zone here. So we're going to need to be extra cautious just getting long in this area. If you're a bull and you want to see AMD break out to the top side, what you're going to want to do and see happen is get out of this supply zone. We're going to need a break out of here. We are going to need some sort of pullback. We're going to need consolidation in this zone, and then we're going to need to pop out again. Once we pop out again on that second time, that's when you're going to want to take the trade long, okay? That's how you play a breakout to the long side, to the top side. If you're looking to kind of catch a bargain trade and you want to kind of maybe be in a trade a little bit longer, maybe you're looking to swing trade, maybe you're looking for a little bit lower risk, what you're going to want to do is wait for the stock price to get back into that demand zone. Currently right now, NVIDIA's demand zone between the lows of 99.35, where we've seen a lot of buyers step in, 99.35 into a range of 101.28. This is going to be where we're going to be looking to buy stock. Why is that? Well, if we take a look at what happened in the pre-market, we were down here in demand. We opened up. We got this big, at the time was a green candle higher. I'm sure a lot of longs got trapped here, and then the price quickly retracted on you and sold all the way down to these lows. This could have definitely stopped you out. You could have went into a drawdown here. Obviously, if you would have held through the whole day, you would have came out on top. But who was to know that if you entered in here at 103, 103.30, that it was coming down all the way to 99. So this is, a very scary move if you're just eager just to buy just because we open up green. That's why I'm saying, you never just want to buy just because something's green. You never want to short just because something's red. You kind of want to know your levels. So with that being said, you can see we came down into this zone one time and pushed out of it. It presented a great trade as soon as we kind of got out of this demand zone. Then we kind of confirmed this price action at 101.72, and then we rode all the way up to a high of 105. This is presenting you a great trade. We came down into the 20-day moving average, had this little bit of bounce, and then when we lost the 20-day moving average, the direction and the trend changed. So as soon as we got into the middle of the range and we lost the 20-day moving average, we consolidated sideways 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then we came back into demand. So if you were just trying to, buy stock here because you were looking for a high of day break, you quickly found out that we can go lower, and you could have very well been stopped out of this trade. As you can see here, we're validating demand. We are validating that there's buyers in this range. So again, what are you looking for coming out of demand? When we come out of a demand zone, we're looking to break out of demand and kind of confirm that price action. When we do confirm that price action, this is where we're going to get long. Now, where would you think about covering your position? At the prior day's support. Well, this video is meant for people trading on Monday, coming up here in February, but the day's support or resistance level was up here at 105. So if you did play this long and you played this bounce out of demand, you were going to look to cover your position at the day's resistance level. And that price was going to be anywhere between 104 and 105. Cover your position right here going into the close. This is a fantastic trade the last hour of the day. So if you had demand zone and you had a supply zone and you knew the day's resistance and or support, depending on the direction we were trading at, if you knew those levels, you would have been able to take this trade long. Just like if you knew this level here was acting as resistance when we touched it one time here at 8:20 p.m. or 8:20 Pacific Standard Time, and we kind of came up and we never made a new high here, closed lower. You knew that if we lost the 20, if you follow my trading strategy that you can find on evolutiontraders.com, you would know that once we lose this 20-day moving average, we can potentially short this into demand. As long as we do not get over that resistance level, this would be our stop. This would be our profit taking. If you're looking for a long, you're looking to come into this demand zone and you're looking to push higher. You're looking to take profits at the support and resistance level. So going into next week, we are currently in the after hour session trading close to supply. So with that being said, if we have any type of red open, what I want to see is a backtest of 105, which is previous resistance. I want to see a backtest of 105. I want to see consolidation, and I want to see hold. When I see hold and I see volume stepping in and buyers stepping in off that zone, I can now say that this resistance is going to act as a demand zone where people are comfortable buying stock, and I'm going to long this with the price target of taking profits into this supply zone ahead. So between 105, 105.50, I'm going to look to get long, play this into 107, 108. Now, if we open up green or we have some sort of gap up into supply, I would be careful going long here. I'm not just going to buy up here. What I'm going to want to see is a break of supply, come back into the zone, consolidate, and break out again. On that second time, after we backtest this zone, and once we come out of this zone, I'm going to look to go long. Now, if we do lose intraday 105.04, we know potentially where, guys, can we short? We can short here underneath 105 because that's going to lose the previous day's support or previous day's resistance that tried to act as support. And if we lose 105, we do have a profit take here into this demand zone between 101.99. And obviously, we are not looking for any sort of leg down on AMD until we lose the demand zone come back, consolidate sideways, and lose it again for the second time. This is going to be where you're going to want to short the stock if we do consider having a leg down, and you're going to want to take profits as the tape starts to speed up going to the downside. Right now, I am not short biased on AMD just due to the fact that we are holding this demand zone. It's not until we lose it, back test, and then fail again is when I'm going to look to short. As of right now, I think that the market could go on a week 2 bounce here coming out of that range and potentially putting a leg higher. So what I'm looking for here is any kind of back test into 105 to get long, come into support, take my first profit here, kind of get cash flow started for the week. But what I'm looking for here is come out of this supply zone, come back in, consolidate. And when we come out that second time, I'm going to want to get long using the bottom of this supply zone as my absolute stop. And I'm going to kind of ride this next leg higher. I hope that helps. I hope you guys got a little bit of information. If you guys want more, you want to join my trading team, join the Discord, completely free to join. I have 2 options. You can join for free, soak up all the knowledge. If you want more from me, you want more information, you're looking for stocks to trade, you're looking for these kind of levels intraday to kind of help you. Maybe you want one-on-one mentorship. Maybe you're looking for signals. Maybe you're looking for a watch list. Maybe you want to ask questions intraday. I have a gold members package. It's $19 a month. I do not charge you on a subscription base. If you want to join for a month, pay $19. You don't want to do it 30 days later, don't do it. It's not going to charge your credit card for the second time. You just don't get charged, and you just get kicked out of the gold members chat. You still have access to the rest of my Discord. If you guys want to sign up again for that month too, you just go back to the website, you sign up again. If you guys are looking for a strategy, you guys are looking for a course on how to learn how to trade and how to be profitable, go to my website, evolutiontraders.com. I've got all the information there. You can become a gold member. You can get access to the course. You can become a lifetime member. There's also a very basic scalping strategy course that you can pick up there. If you don't want to do none of that, at least you could do is smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. I do technical analysis breakdowns like this multiple times a day. I'm working around the clock for you guys. Why? Because I do this full time. Do I care if you make money or not? Absolutely not, right? I care about if I make money. But if I can help you make money and you can join my team, come on my Discord, chat with me, we can all make money together. Or, we're going to lose money too at the same time. Not every trader is 100% profitable. Don't ever let a trader tell you that they win every single trade. I lose trades, I win trades, but I know to keep my losses small, and I know when to cut my runners and kind of let my runners run. I know how to take profits, and I know how to cut a loser. I hope you guys can do the same. A lot of this is trading mentality. What is your mindset like when you're entering and exiting these trades? A lot of time it's our own ego that does not allow us to sell because we think the stock is coming back, and we do not know technical analysis. If you do not understand technical analysis and understand where these stocks can stop and understand where these stocks can go to, you have no idea where to take profits or where to cut a loss. I hope that helps, and I will see you guys all in the next trading video.